Hello friends. Now before we begin, I want to clarify that the purpose of this video is not to demotivate you, but to provide you with some little known facts about the role of a Scrum Master so that you can make an informed decision about whether or not you want to pursue this career path. As you may know, being a Scrum Master can be a rewarding and challenging role, but it is important to understand that it is not all sunshine and rainbows. There are also some difficult and stressful aspects being a Scrum Master that you should be aware of. It's an important to understand that every coin has two sides, and today I want to shed light on the dark side of this role. Over the last 2 years, I had the opportunity to interact with hundreds of Scrum Masters, and I have learned a lot about the realities of this role. In this video, I'll be sharing some of the things I have learned, as well as my own personal experience as a Scrum Master. I know some Agile gurus may not like this session, but that's okay. Someone needs to tell you the truth. And while some people may disagree with my perspective, that's also okay. So let's start by taking a closer look at the realities of being a Scrum Master. So regardless of whether you decide to pursue this role or not, I hope this video will help you to make an informed decision about your career path. Friends, my name is Sunil Sharma. I am an Agile consultant based in Netherlands. And if you like my perspective, hit like button and share this valuable content with your other colleagues and friends. So let's begin. Okay, so the Scrum Master role can be difficult to advance. Yes, friend, it's a known fact. The Scrum Master role can be difficult to advance as it does not have a clear career progression path. You may keep on asking this question that what next? Now I'm a Scrum Master, what next? Now this can be a frustrating for individuals looking to advance their career within the field of project management. So for example, a Scrum Master may have years of experience and a deep understanding of Agile practices, but they may still be perceived as a junior member of the project management team due to lack of clear advancement opportunities. The fixed mindset about career progression as a Scrum Master, you mostly work at the team level, at least in the beginning. So what could be the next step in your career? The reason you don't know what your next step could be is a traditional fixed mindset about the career progression. In most companies, a promotion is a kind of a step up in the company's organization hierarchy. Let's have a look at a possible career path for a developer. So they start their career as a system engineer or a developer, then they move to the lead developer, then maybe the team lead, then they move to a technical manager or architect, and then they have to move to the delivery manager and then VP or CTO. So starting as a developer seems to be a sustainable choice for a long career with a lot of opportunities to climb up in the company's organization hierarchy. Now, those traditional career options don't apply to Scrum Masters. Why? Well, let's be honest. A lot of people in a company do not understand Agile or Scrum. Managers do not understand it. A lot of managers fear Agile and Scrum because they fear being made redundant as the responsibility partially shift to the teams. HR don't understand it. If you have a look at the job description of Scrum Masters, you see a lot of requirements and responsibilities which do not fit the work of a Scrum Master. So if they don't understand the role of a Scrum Master, how do they understand career option for a Scrum Master? So of course, as a Scrum Master, you can serve new or difficult teams, work in a skilled Scrum environment, support a team outside your software development, act as a mentor or agile coach, switch to the product owner role or switch to the management role, but still it's difficult. We don't have a predefined career path. Let's move to the next point. Okay, and this is very interesting point. So if you do your job well, people think you are not needed. And it's a known quote that the Scrum Master's job is to make themselves obsolete. So as a Scrum Master, your main goal is to help the team become self-sufficient and able to handle their own processes. However, this can lead to the team no longer seeing the value in having a Scrum Master. So as they may perceive that they no longer need the support, a Scrum Master may spend time coaching the team on how to effectively use Scrum and work together, leading to the team becoming more efficient and effective in their work. But as a team become more confident in their ability to handle Scrum processes on their own, they may start to question the need for a Scrum Master. Now, this can lead to the Scrum Master feeling unnecessary and potentially become redundant, even if they have been successful in helping the team improvement. Now, this can be frustrating and demoralizing for the Scrum Masters, as they may feel like their efforts had not been recognized or valued. Other potential issue is that as a Scrum Master helps the team become more self-sufficient, they may find themselves with less work to do. Now, this can lead to a feeling of a boredom or lack of purpose, as a Scrum Master is no longer as actively involved in the team's day-to-day processes. So overall, the goal of making oneself obsolete as a Scrum Master can be a double-edged sword, as it can lead to the team no longer seeing the value in the role and the Scrum Master feeling unnecessary and undervalued. So this is again an important point. Okay. Now, as a Scrum Master, you have to constantly learn about the human behavior. So you may need to help a team member who is struggling with a low motivation. And to do so, you may need to research different techniques for improving motivation and apply them in a way that is tailored to that individual need. You may also need to work with team members who have a different communication styles and find ways to effectively communicate with each of them in a way that is respectful and effective. Additionally, you may need to work with team members who are in a conflict with each other, and you have to find ways to mediate and resolve those conflicts in a way that is fair and beneficial to all parties involved. So all of these tasks require a deep understanding of human behavior and emotions, and can be challenging to master as a Scrum Master to few individuals. So if you're not that kind of person, this is a difficult job for you. Okay, this is again an interesting point. You always have to justify why Agile work. Now, you always have to justify why Agile work, even when it is working for your team. So, see, it's a fact that Agile methodologies, including Scrum, are not always well understood or accepted by all members of an organization. You may have to deal with managers or stakeholders who are resistant to change and always doubtful of the benefits of Agile. Now, this can be frustrating and time consuming, as you may have to spend a lot of energy convincing others to see things from your perspective. And you may also face challenges from within your own team, as some member may be hesitant to trying a new approaches or may not fully understand the benefit of Agile. In this situation, you may have to spend a lot of time explaining and demonstrating the value of Agile, which can be draining and may not allow you to fully focus on your primary responsibilities as a Scrum Master. So this is again an important point which you should remember. Point is, as a Scrum Master, you may be pressurized by management or stakeholders to continually increase the team's velocity or the amount of work completed in a given time frame. But this focus on constantly increasing velocity can be harmful to the team, as it may lead to unrealistic expectations and burnout. It is important for the Scrum Master to communicate the limitations and constraints of the team and to focus on the continuous improvement rather than the targets. So, for example, if the team is consistently meeting their commitments and delivering high quality work, it may not be necessary or advisable to push for a significant increase in velocity. So this is again an important point, and most or many of the Scrum Master face this particular challenge. Okay, the next important point is you end up having to do everything that unlock the team. So if the team is struggling with a particular task or a feature, in an effort to remove any obstacles or impediments that are hindering the team's progress, you may end up taking on tasks and responsibilities that are outside the scope of your role as a Scrum Master. You may find yourself spending all of your time researching and maybe help in providing the solutions rather than facilitating the team's problem solving process and allowing them to find their own solutions. Now, this can lead to the burnout and may not allow the team to grow and become self-sufficient. Additionally, constantly being the one to solve problems may also lead to the team becoming overly dependent on you and not taking the ownership of their own work. Now, this can lead to you becoming the go-to person for everything as the team relies on you to solve all of their problems. And this is very difficult to deal with. Let's move on to the next point. Yes, this is, again, it's a known fact that you may not receive the recognition you deserve. So maybe in your early role, maybe you are a QA or a project manager or the developer, right? You may get the recognition, but it is common for a Scrum Masters to feel that their contribution are not being recognized or valued. So as they often work behind the scenes to support the team and facilitate the process. So as a Scrum Master, you are responsible for facilitating and guiding the team, but often the team members are the one who receive recognitions for the team's achievement. And this can be frustrating as you may feel that your contributions are not being recognized or valued. But it is important to remember that the role of a Scrum Master is to enable the team to achieve its goals and not to take credit for the team's achievement. Now, it can be helpful to communicate your contributions and value you bring to the team to your manager and other stakeholders. Now, this can be done through regular updates, reports, or presentations, or through any informal conversations, so you have to do that. And it may be helpful to take feedback from the team members on your performance as a Scrum Master, as this can help you to understand how you are perceived by the team and what you can do to better support them. So ultimately, it is important to focus on the impact you are having on the team and the organization rather than an individual recognition. So by helping the team succeed, you will be contributing to the overall success of the organization, which can have its own reward. So you have to understand the difference in this kind of role. Scrum Master role, you may not get the individual recognition. So yeah, it's a little difficult things to do. Okay, so thanks for watching our video. And if you find value from it, and if you want to see more similar content like this, please give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel. As I keep on telling, your support means a lot to us and help us to create even more content for you. So thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next one. So bye guys.